The first Tuesday after Thanksgiving is known as Giving Tuesday, and a lot of people like to make donations to charities. Some of us are a little bit reluctant to just send money to these organizations because we've all heard stories about places where only a small fraction of the donations will actually go towards a cause. So I just wanted to give my viewers an option to look into for a not for profit that I can personally vouch for, and that's the Illinois Valley Animal Rescue located in LaSalle, Illinois. I'm going to put their contact information down in the description below the video here, including the multiple ways that you can make donations. And they also have wish lists with Amazon and Chewy. So if you don't want to you're not comfortable making a monetary donation, you can directly purchase some of the items that they need there at the shelter. So they were started in 1999 by two sisters, Sue and Chris. They felt the need for there to be a shelter in the area, and they're the only shelter in the Illinois Valley area that's open intake, because some shelters will actually turn away animals. Like, for instance, if a dog is of a bully breed, or if the animal is old or has extreme medical problems, they'll just turn them away. But Ivar will take all of them in and do the best they can for them. So any donations coming in, a lot of it goes towards medical bills, because some do come in really bad shape and may even need like a vet stay or surgeries, medications, things like that. And even those special case animals, they don't charge extra for in the adoption fee. So if the costs go well above that, they end up just eating those costs. And in addition to that, you always have the spay and neuter. They're going to do heartworm tests for the dogs, FIV tests for the cats, vaccinations, medications, and surgeries, like I said. So, in addition to the cost of just the medical, there's, of course, the feeding and litter they need. It's a combination of volunteers and some paid staff to clean the kennels and feed them. Some of the dogs and cats have special needs, like daily medication or a special diet they need. And then, of course, there's the overhead of the building itself. They're in an old trucking depot with bay doors on it, so they've insulated it the best they can, but their heating bills in the winter are still pretty high. And there's the rental of the dumpster and utilities and just all those things. My longtime best friend, Paula, has been with them for 13 years as their fundraising manager. So she's always looking for creative ways to, raise funds for the shelter, whether it's online or at physical venues she goes to all the time. She designs and sells T-shirts and other merchandise they've got, and a whole number of things. So I know her well, and all the work she's put into it over the years. She has helped raise just an unbelievable amount of money for them. And that's one thing I wanted to bring up is, if you have a local animal shelter, you could always donate your time too, if that's possible. A lot of people don't do so because they either don't want to go, they think they're just going to go clean kennels, but there's more to it than that. Or they make the argument that, well, I don't want to be around the animals, I'm going to want to adopt them all. And I understand that. It is tough to walk into that place and see all those animals in need of home and wish you could do more for them. But like Paula, she doesn't even have to step foot in the shelter to do what she does. She puts in tons of hours and work into that, and it helps out the shelter so much. So there's always something you can do if you want to. give your local shelter a call and just ask them what they need help with and what you're comfortable participating in. I also have interacted on a handful of occasions with one of the founders, Sue, and she's an incredible woman. Every time I've interacted with the volunteers in that too, they're just nice people. You know, it's not some big organization or nothing. It's just a small little operation that does the best they can, but they're still pretty overwhelmed. I mean, they average usually around 50 dogs and 170 cats at any given time. So for their facility, that's a lot on their plate to deal with. So if you feel that you can help them out in some way, please at least consider them. Um, Even if you're not willing to make a donation for them, you can find them on Facebook and that and follow what they do, uh, see what's going on with them. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an option to look into of some good people doing some good things.